one, we say praise the Lord. So when you Muslims, you call your prophet praise, his name is the praised one. So if he is the praised one, who is praised to Allah? That means Muhammad is number one, Allah is number two. So who's the God?
My friend, please, praise, human beings can be praised. You know, praise only mean to show approval or admiration for. So you know, you can.
Since when the word praise mean approval? Since when the word praise is mean approval? Praise is a religious term. You say it only to God. You know. Okay, let me say. Do you say praise be to Allah? Do you say praise?
Yes.
Okay. Have you ever said praise be to Jibreel?
No.
Why?
Why? Because there was never any need for me to say.
Show me any person. Show me any person in Islam. You Muslim. You say praise be to this person, beside Muhammad.
No, I will only show you my friend. I have friends that I praise. When we play football and then they did wonders, I praise them. Okay, because I admire what they do. And you know, I think
you see, praise is not about admiring. Praise is an act of worship. You are worshiping God. This is what praise.
No,
praise the Lord.
The dictionary said express warm approval or admiration. That's what praise can also mean that. So like if people like me, when we use praise, we are not saying that it's only limited to God or to a deity. It can also be applied to a human being.
Let us find easy. Who is more important in Islam, Muhammad or Allah? According to Islam, if you insult Muhammad, you have to be killed. And if you repent, still they will kill you. If you insult Allah, they give you 3 days to repent. And if you repent, they will forgive you. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, how come if you insult Muhammad, you have to die? If you insult Allah, no?
No, I never see that.
Squeeze more. What? Obviously, Muhammad is God, because the insult should be more serious. The insult should be more serious if you insult Allah, not Muhammad. Should be the opposite. But if you insult Allah, they give you 3 days. Think about it, 3 days. But if you insult Muhammad, we have to kill you. That's it. What kind of who is more important then? Who is more important, Allah or Muhammad? Obviously Muhammad.
No, I think Allah should be more important. Allah is always more important.
But you give me 3 days to repent. If you insult Muhammad, that's it. How is it more important? You just agreed that if you insult Muhammad, there's no forgiveness. If you insult Allah, it's okay.
Check this out. Muhammad, this whole world, this whole world is created because of this man called Muhammad, the praiseworthy. Okay.
Exactly. So guys, did you hear what he said? Repeat again, please, what you said.
No, come on, bear with me for a second. Like this guy is so important that we are all here because of him. Okay. If you
just say what you said. You said the whole world is created because of Muhammad, correct?
This is what I learned. Yeah, this is what I learned.
So Allah created the whole world because of Muhammad. Why?
That shows you how important this guy is. So if you are leaving everybody to insult him and there is no consequences, then come on, then he's not important anymore. The significance is gone. So we have to keep people from insulting and then demoralizing him.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is my own personal opinion.
So now everybody heard you, because the whole world is created for the sake of Muhammad. So there is a consequence, but the whole world is not created for the sake of Allah.
Come on, you are trying to twist. You are trying to put me in a corner.
You just said the whole world is created for the sake of Muhammad, not for the sake of Allah. This is why if you insult Allah, is okay. If you insult Muhammad, no, it's not okay. The whole world is created for Muhammad, not for Allah.
Yes.
Okay, so who is more important then? Even Allah himself exists for the sake of Muhammad.
No, but Allah is not part of the world, you know.
Yeah, because the job of Allah is doing what? Just to create things for Muhammad. You just told us that you Muslim believe that the whole world, the whole creation is created for the sake of Muhammad. So what is the job of Allah? Just to work for Muhammad. He is there just to create things for him.
Okay, I can see now in the screen that you brought the hadith that I was having in my head. Yeah, it says, if for you, O Muhammad, I will not have created creation.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, but this is from some kind of article. Show me the hadith. Don't show me a random article from somewhere. Come on.
But you are the one who mentioned it. You are the one who mentioned it. Now you don't want it? I
No,
put it in
of
the
course I
screen
want.
because you mentioned it. It is you who said, Allah. We ask you why, if insult Muhammad will be killed, but not Allah. You said because the whole world created for him. But this is where the story coming from. The whole universe created for Muhammad. The sky, even the chair of Allah, even the pen of Allah, everything. Allah will not have a chair if not Muhammad. Allah will not have a pen if not Muhammad. Allah will not have a book if not Muhammad. Allah will not send even Isa, even Adam, even everybody created for the sake of Muhammad, correct?
It's the first time I am seeing this reference myself. I heard it and I accepted it that the whole world was created because of Muhammad.
Yeah,
and
but that's mean Allah Himself exists for serving Muhammad. So Allah in Islam is a servant of Muhammad because the whole idea of Allah existence is to what? Is to make things for Muhammad.
There are many hadiths to this effect. Hadiths, yeah, but this is okay. So what is the problem? Do you have any problem with this? I think not.
That's what I'm saying. Muhammad is your God, is not Allah. Islam is a pagan cult. Muhammad, he changed his name. He made himself the praised one. So you can praise him. And as you see, Allah praising him. Allah, he prayed for him. Allah, he created for him. The whole universe is made for Muhammad. So why women are exist for Muhammad? Why Adam is exist for Muhammad? Why cockroaches exist for Muhammad? Why my computer exist for Muhammad? Why you and me exist for Muhammad? I mean, are you Muslim possessed? Are you stupid or what? Because if this is not what worship mean, so what is worship? You just admitted that your Muhammad is God.
My friend, we just worship the guy or the power who created the creation. That's why he said, if not for you, there will be no creation. So we are not
so
worshiping.
Muhammad is the reason. Muhammad is the reason to create everything. So Allah trying to make Muhammad happy. Correct?
I'm not sure about that.
What do you mean not? Okay, what do you say? If not you, I did not create all of this. Isn't this mean that all of this is made for you, Muhammad? Are you happy?
No. You just said that is to make Muhammad happy. So
tell
I
me
will
what
not
is the purpose, guys? I just said no. I did not say that. I'm saying to you. So if he said all of this is made for you, even Isa is created for you, Muhammad. Even Adam was created for you, Muhammad. Women, children, horses, dogs, pigs, everything, gold, silver, just for you, Muhammad. Isn't it? This is all mean that I just made everything just to make you happy?
No. It means just because of the potential that Muhammad is having. Muhammad's potential and his potential to redeem.
What to redeem? If the sin created for the sake of Muhammad, because all of this is even sin created for the sake of Muhammad.
No, don't go there. Sin, that is like...
Okay, when Adam he commits sin, did he choose to commit sin or Allah forced him?
No, remember, it's not Adam who committed this. This woman who came and then influenced Adam.
When Adam he ate from the tree.
Yeah.
Did he commit sin or not?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Did he choose to eat from the tree or Allah forced him?
No, it's the woman who influenced Adam to eat.
Your prophet, he says the opposite. Your prophet says that Allah, he wrote in his destiny as his fate, and he have to do. And he decided for him to do that 40 years before his creation.
No, my prophet did not say that. My prophet said Adam said that. Adam said that.
Adam, he said that, and your prophet agreed with him.
No, my prophet quoted Adam.
No,
okay,
he agreed with him.
No, my prophet did not say.
Read it then. Don't be stubborn. Read it. You said he did not agree with him. Read it. Here we go. It says your prophet, even he repeat. So Adam confuted Moses. Adam confuted Moses, and he repeated that 3 times. Do you know what confuted mean?
So, can you show it properly? I'm only saying halfway. Okay. So the prophet said Moses agreed with Adam and said to him, Adam, you are the one who got the people out of paradise. I'm not saying anything anymore. Paradise. Then Adam said to him, "O Moses, Allah favored you with his He wrote the Torah for him. Or do you blame me for actions which Allah in my faith 40 years before my creation? So now we see that clearly now here. That's why before I told you, I told you that destiny is something that we cannot ignore at all. There was a destiny. Okay, so 40 years before Adam came into the scene, Adam Adam should Adam should go ahead and make this mess. Okay, and that's why he cannot escape
Listen
it.
carefully. Stop talking like a kid. It says here, do you blame me? Does it say, do you blame me? Do you blame
Yeah, me
me?
for
Okay,
Allah
so
had in my
can we blame Adam for the sin? Why we cannot? We cannot.
no,
Why?
no,
Because
we
it
cannot.
was a destiny. It wasn't his
Yes,
choice. So if
yes,
it's my
yes. That's
choice, then you can blame me because I am the one who made it. As long you cannot blame me, it means it's not my fault. Do you agree?
yes, yes. And
Okay.
if this
So
is
your God, he decided to Adam to commit sin for Muhammad.
no, 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 no.
What a stupid
Repeat it
religion.
again.
Yeah,
What did
why
you say?
Adam he committed sin? It was the plan of Allah. Allah, he wanted to create a person. This person, his name is Adam. Adam will eat from the apple. Allah, he forced him to eat. Allah will kick him out. Then Adam will go to earth, and then Adam will have sex with Eve, and Eve will give children, and from the children of Eve, one of the guys will be Muhammad, and this is my plan. Everything is happening is just
Let,
for the sake of this guy.
let me explain something to you.
Hmm.
Okay,
Hmm.
so this destiny stuff, is also not something that is easy. Okay, for example, Allah
Okay,
knows.
for example, take a hike. For example, it's not easy. This is the conclusion now. Destiny is not easy. Who cares if it's easy or not? Adam never commits sin. It was a fraud. I did not commit sin. It was a fraud because this is the plan of Allah. All of us who did not commit sin, it was a fraud. Your stupid God, he forced people to commit sin just for the sake of Muhammad. This is not easy, okay? This destiny is not easy, brother. What easy? What easy? What hard? This religion is stupid. Why Allah kick Adam from heaven if Adam he commits sin unwillingly? I mean, the poor guy, they kick him out from heaven for what? He did not do anything wrong. He did what Allah made him do. So what we learn from the stupid religion of Islam, if you do what Allah he decide for you, you go to hell. You do what Allah want, you go to hell, okay? I just did what Allah told me to do. Moses saying to Adam, like, can you blame me, Abdul? You can't blame me. Allah, he made me do it. Okay, so why? And Moses here is going crazy. Okay, if look at the question. Moses said to him, Adam, our father, you made us disappointed. Because of us, we turned away from paradise, brother. Adam, he said to him, Moses, Habibi, Moses, don't be stupid. Okay, first of all, I'm a grandfather. Don't ask me how we met. This is a different story. Do you blame me for destiny Allah he wrote for me? You cannot blame me. 40 years, brother, 40 years. Allah, 40 years before he created me, he went to his office. He said, I'm going to create someone. His name is Abdul Adam, and I'm going to make him eat from the tree. And then I said to him, don't eat from the tree. But because I want him to eat from the tree, so I can kick him out, because I need to find an excuse. What a fiction story. Even Mickey Mouse is better. Mickey Mouse make more sense. We have a guy, his name is Palestine 1. Hey, Palestine 1, why you don't call me and show me the word Allah in the Aramaic Bible? Is that fair, guys? Call me and show me the word Allah in the Aramaic Bible. We will go for it. Just to show you how stupid what you said. As long you said the Aramaic Bible, so why your stupid God, he called the Greek Bible? Because your God, he never named the Aramaic Bible. He says Injil, and Injil is a Greek word. So your stupid God, he was quoting the Injil, the Greek book. But as I thought, the Muslim, they say that Isa was sent to the Hebrew. So he was sent to the Hebrew and his book was a Greek book? That is deep. It's very expected from someone like Muhammad. So I am sent to the Hebrew and my book in Chinese. I destroy it. So why your prophet, he confirm it? Look, read with me. It says, "They who sent down to you the Quran, O you Muhammad, confirming what is with them." Look at the first translation. Confirming what is with them. Confirming with us. Why do you stupid Quran confirming what with us if we destroy it? Potato. Confirming what is with them. Confirming. مصدقا لما معه. So we destroy it. Allah, he says, no, we did not. Who is this stupid liar here? Who is this stupid? One of you is lying. The Quran confirming what we have with us. We did not deny it. So Muhammad, he came 600 years after Jesus, confirming the book with us, which means 600 years after Jesus passed, and still the book is confirmed. You have a sheikh with you? You can text me in Skype, my friend. Just text me, tell me I am the guy who... Text me in Skype. I will try to lower the ring sound when I call. The Skype ringing is annoying. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, my friend, you are live on air.
Hello?
Yes, you are live on air. Go ahead.
Hello?
We are with you. Do you hear me?
Hello? Can you hear me?
I hear you. Can you go to like a more quiet room, please?
What? Excuse me?
Let's see, other Abdul.
Hello?
Yes, you are live on air. Go ahead.
Yes, Christian Prince. My name is Khalaf. I'm from Jordan.
Yeah, how are you, Mr. Khalaf?
Yes, I'm an ex-Muslim from Jordan.
Oh, you're
I live in
Muslim.
America
Oh,
now.
okay.
Yes. I know one time, I always hear you say you only want Muslims to call, but I heard you say one time, ex-Muslims are allowed to call anytime. So
Yeah, you are right. Okay.
thank you. I know now you're talking about how Muslims worship Muhammad, and it's true, it's really crazy. They deify Muhammad. I think God cursed you by having one of the Jordanians call you with the filthy mouth, and they always say, Yil'an Muhammad, these kind of things, but they never say Yil'an, or Yil'an Allah, but they never say Yil'an Muhammad,
You're right, yeah.
So it's worship. It's worship. You can never say Yil'an Muhammad. They will go crazy. Even the other day, I talked to my mother. I tried to talk to her about Christianity, but anytime I say Muhammad, she says Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and it's
a fear. It's a fear, because you grew up with fear.
It's sad.
Yes.
It's
a terrorist. It's a terror religion. So who dare even to think for a second? Like there is something inside you will make you live in fear the second you say his name, and you have right away to add some holy words to him, so you have to protect yourself. Like once I called an Islamic TV station. I wish at that time we have like software now to record. So I called them. I said, Assalamu alaikum. They said, wa alaikum assalam. So there's a topic, there's a topic, a questions. So it's صلي على الرسول اللهم صل وسلم. So I praise the Prophet, they praise him. They said عيد الصلاة على الرسول اللهم صل وسلم. زيد الصلاة على الرسول. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, I'm saying the same. Pray more in the Prophet. Nobody dare to say to me, what the topic, man? Yeah, but look how covered they are. Nobody there. They did not dare to say to me, please stop doing this. What is your question? I keep saying to them, praise the Prophet. They say, well, praise the Prophet. Sayyid as-salah ala Rasul. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Wa aksar as-salata ya akhi ala Rasul. Allahumma salli. People around me, they are dying from laughing. 5 minutes, 6 minutes, and not a single one of them, he said to me, please, what is the question? Because who dare to say stop? They don't dare. So I have
the conversation never progressed.
And then at the end, I lost my call supposedly. Because maybe they noticed that I'm just making fun of them. I mean, how stupid they are. They don't dare to say, hey, come on, man, what is your question? Because if they do that, people will complain. They will say, did you stop the guy who was just asking you to repeat and praise the Prophet? They don't dare. So they have to listen to me all this time. We're asking the same thing. Praise the Prophet. So it's a terrorist religion. Everybody is terrified. Everybody is scared. Nobody dare to say the king is naked.
And the kings are crazy, you know. They
naked and crazy.
They're all corrupt. They're all crazy.
No, I'm talking about Muhammad. Crazy. This is a story. I don't know. I don't know if you know the story. There's a king. Yes. He's a fool. So he brought a tailor, and he told him, you have to make to me a dress which amazing. If you don't make amazing dress, no, I mean, it's really amazing. Nobody have like it. I will cut your head. So the tailor, he said to himself, I mean, this king is a fool. He will drive me, he will kill me. So he acted like he's making a dress, and he told him, I will make a dress to you. When you wear it, it's very, very amazing. Only those who they don't like you, the hypocrite and the liars, they will not see it. And those who loves you, they will see it. So 6 months goes, a year, the guy came, that's it, he has to give him a dress. So he went to his room, and now he act as if he is making the king dress, but the king himself cannot see the dress. But now the king, he don't dare to say I don't see it, because if he say I don't see it, that means he's a fool, because the fool one cannot see the dress, the liar cannot see the dress, the hypocrite cannot see the dress. So the fool and the liar and the hypocrite, they will see you naked. He
doesn't dare to say anything.
Yeah. So the guy, he dressed nothing. He's naked. So he walk in the outside, and everybody spread the news that be careful. If you don't see the dress, that means you are a hypocrite and you are a liar, and the king will kill you. So the guy, he's walking, and everybody says, amazing dress, beautiful dress, unbelievable dress, but the king is naked. And then little child, he's just a child, he said, the king is naked, the king is naked.
Wow. Christian, I remember one thing you said to the previous caller. You told him nothing you do, everything you do is written by Allah. And I remember there's one thing in Saudi Arabia, it's called, if you hit someone with a car, they have something called qada wa qadar.
Qada wa qadar, yeah.
He died by, the death by qada wa qadar, it was written by Allah. And after that, there is nothing you can do. There is no justice for the family. Even if someone very powerful, he hits someone, he's maybe an Indian guy or a worker or something like that. Qada wa qadar. But if it's very corrupt.
And in this way,
the system is made for the rich.
You can kill somebody in purpose, and you call it qada wa qadar. Just kill him by the car.
Yes.
A stupid religion, a stupid society, and thank God, you and me, we are out of there. What a garbage, garbage land.
Thank you very much, Christian Prince. Thank you very much for what you do. And I wanted to, my girlfriend, my fiance, wants me to give the tithe this year. It's my first time. This is my first year really getting into it, and I said, I don't want to give the tithe to the church. I want to give it to my church, which is Christian Prince. So is that acceptable?
You want to give what? To your what?
The tithe. The tithe to my church. I feel like this is my church,
The tithe?
The tithe. The 10%.
Oh, you mean donation?
Yes.
My friend, give your donation to somebody poor around you. It's okay. Doesn't matter if it's me or somebody else. That will not change anything.
It's acceptable no matter what, right? Yeah,
but
it's up to me.
for me, you know, you see, all of us we need support, right? And for me, I do teach full time, but in the same time, if you have somebody around you, he's poor, he need help, you know, the Lord is my provider. I don't do my service here because people they give me. I do my service for free, and then those who like they can give. They not ask me now because you ask me. I will say don't give it to me just because you ask me.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, because if you want to give it to me,
I don't want to ask,
you should not ask me. This is what I believe, because I'm not here for this purpose, and this is why I ask you friendly and nicely. Give it to somebody, you know.
Yes.
Somebody you know.
I understand. Thank you, Christian. I really appreciate you.
You're
Thank you
welcome.
for what you do. You know, it's really something amazing, and you help a lot of people
Well,
with what you do.
We are
And
here to do that, and you know, the purpose at the end of the day, you know, ignorance is the enemy. The Bible says, you know,
yes,
the Bible says
the truth will set you free.
Yeah, the Bible says my people are destroyed because of their ignorance. So
Yes.
our enemies is not really a person. His name is Muhammad. Is the ignorance of those people. People they kill each other for what? Because of ignorance. I mean, when a Muslim he want to kill me and they want to kill this, what you get? Nothing. I mean, you just get killing, and then people they will kill you back. Why you cannot live in peace? Because we are ignorant. Why we cannot have like a better life for all mankind? Because we are ignorant. You see, this earth is not poor, but there's people dying every day. Why? Because we are ignorant. Because we are greedy. Because we don't, you know, we don't like what Jesus said. Like to others what you like to yourself. So Muhammad did not teach them to like to others what to like to themselves. He created a gang, and even that gang itself have to kill each other if they oppose Muhammad. So, and not only that, and now because of Islam like this, anyone can accuse other person saying he is against Muhammad, so we kill him. This is why Al-Qaeda call ISIS kuffar and ISIS call Al-Qaeda kuffar.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's
crazy
true.
religion.
Christian, how do you recommend maybe ex-Muslim to deal with his family who became Christian? Like, how can you approach the family? You know, my family is very religious Sunni.
Always you can maybe you can make them listen, you know, or maybe you listen to me first and you give them the ideas you learn, you know, in your own way, because you know sometimes I'm tough, you know, I'm a person, I don't sugarcoat things, you know, I say it as it is, and it works. Always it works.
They always shut it down. They shut it down and they don't accept it. They just don't accept.
Well, what you can do then? I mean, if somebody he don't wanna hear, he will never hear. What you can do?
Yeah.
You see, never feel sorry, even if it's your family. I'm telling you.
It's very sad.
No, for me, it's not really sad. You see, I will tell you what. Let us say my father isn't a believer, but he is a believer. But let's say he's not a believer. What's my business? Nothing. People, they make a choice. If you make a choice, you know, I did not choose who is my father. I did not choose who is my brother. I did not choose who is my cousin, correct?
Yes.
But I can choose who is my Lord. So those who make a choice, due to their choice, they will be rewarded or they will be punished. So why I want to be sad to them? I will be sad for no one. I spend my time staying for hours, talking, losing my voice. My throat now hurting me. If somebody don't want to believe, his business.
Christian, I feel like it's an ego thing, because I feel like I always was controlled by Muhammad, and I hate to see them also controlled by Muhammad. I don't want Muhammad to win. I feel like if they stay Muslim, that Muhammad is winning. I hate Muhammad to win. I want Jesus to win.
No, always there is somebody. You see, there's the winning and the lose here is the judgment day, because Muslims, they think it's a war in this earth and they want to gain land and they want to get government, because this is satanic demonic religion. For us, salvation is the target. It's not earth and government and gold and silver. But if a Muslim, he want to believe that there's a God, if you believe in him, he will give you a lot of women who they are naked for sex. I mean, that alone is a proof that he is mentally ill. Islam is a mentally ill religion. I mean, what kind of God? Are we talking about pimp? Are we talking about
I told them Kawaiba Atraba the other day, and they said, oh no, Kawaib means cups.
No, according to which tafsir, Kawaib is a breast.
And they said, oh no, it's Kawaib.
No,
and it means
they can
cups.
tell them to open Ibn Kathir or Qurtubi, At-Tabari, Al-Jalalain, etc. It's not up to them.
They said, oh no, we don't believe in Ibn Kathir. Ibn Kathir makes fun of Muhammad.
No, that's not true.
for every argument they find something. They have to make Muhammad a holy man, no matter what.
But what about يطمثهن إنس ولا جان? You know, there's no man, no human made intercourse and make them bleed and, you know, describe the private part. You know, but anyway.
It's very filthy, you know, the word يطمثهن is very, very filthy.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's very nasty, you know, not good language. I find one time, I remember when I was young, I have a report for school about Rome. So I think in my head, oh, the Quran, they have the chapter about Rome. The Quran is a good book. They have everything. Okay. I will go to the Quran. I will write my report from the Quran. I open the Quran. I read. الروم هزمت الروم في فلك something. Well, I don't remember that. It's nothing about Rome. It's only about the Rome defeats or something silly.
Not only that, it's not only silly, it's stupid. You will see that the Muslim will rejoice when the Roman be victorious. But I thought the Roman are kuffar. Why the Muslim will rejoice? Stupid, you know. But at that time, Muhammad, he claimed that he is from the Roman. He claimed that he is from the Roman, which means from the Christians. So when the Roman will be victorious, the believers will be rejoicing. But a few years after, he want to kill all the Roman.
Wow.
Crazy ill person. Anyway, my friend, thank you.
He changes his mind all the time. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Prince, for taking my call. I appreciate you. You have a good day, sir.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right, I think we have enough for today with calls. As you see, Islam is just a stupid religion, and I'm happy to hear this gentleman from Jordan. Garbage in, garbage out. Garbage in, garbage out. Very simple method to know if any religion is from God or not. When this God, he promised you vagina and penises, I mean, do you need even to think about it? Imagine Muhammad, he exists today. He come to your door, he says, I will give you women who you can see the marrow of their bones, and each time you do if them, excuse my language, Allah will make them virgin again. Isn't it this is enough for you to know that this guy is making fun of you? Not only is filthy, I mean, this is a joke. And why does God, he promised me in heaven what he forbid me to have here, supposedly. You see, the Muslim, they say fornication is haram, right? But in heaven you can have whatever you want, including having sex with men. So it should be the opposite. It should be in heaven is a place where you should not do wrong. So if it's not wrong in heaven, why it's wrong here? Muhammad, he said that the one who drink wine in earth, he will not drink it in heaven. Okay, hold on. Why? Is it, are we not drinking wine here because it's bad or because it's good? If it's bad, then we should not drink it in heaven too, because it's bad. So this guy is mentally stupid ill person. He said to you, don't drink wine here, drink it later. But what difference is going to make? The Quran says that alcohol is from Satan. Then we find that alcohol, which is from Satan, is imported by Allah. How the Quran saying that alcohol is from the act and the action of Shaitan? And by the way, in this verse he was copying Paul. There's a verse, let me see. Once a person, he says to me, do you really accept what Paul says, that the one who do gambling, he will not enter heaven? Do you, you know, some people, they don't, they like Muhammad, you know, they like the religion of Muhammad. He like gambling. So I want to do gambling. What's wrong with gambling? You see, gambling is not the reason for you to go to heaven or to hell, but the reason to be stupid. Because when you go and gamble, you start with $1, you end with all your money. Then what you do? You commit crimes. Go and see how many people they shoot their own family because of gambling. Go and see how many people do crimes. See how many people lose everything they have. There's a guy, he owned gas stations, 3 or 4, I forgot. He went to Las Vegas, he started gambling. He took with him 100,000. He's making a lot of money. He's living very wealthy. I mean, 3 gas stations or 4 gas stations, he would live like a king. So he took with him a lot of money, he lost them. He called his friends. People, because they knew that he's wealthy, they start giving him money. So he started calling this guy, he lost it. The other guy, he lost it. The other guy, he lost it. Whatever friend he asked him to, he called him to send money, they send him money. He go play, he lose. Then he play over his gas stations. He gambled on his gas stations and he lost everything. He went back home, he shot himself, he shot his wife, he shot his children, and he shot himself. Gambling is evil. Muhammad was trying to copy what Paul is teaching. But isn't Islam is a gambling? Let us prove it. Islam is the biggest gambling. And actually, the one who play as a Muslim is the biggest loser according to Muhammad. Muhammad, he said, the Christians will be 71, 72 sect. The Jews are the same. The Muslim will be 73. So who is the biggest loser? Muslims. The Christian, they have 72 sect or 71. One of them will go to heaven. The Jews will be 71, 72 sect. One of them will go to heaven. The Muslim will be 73 sect. One of them will go to heaven. Gambling. You see the stupidity? Just a gambling. So which one is better to play the card of a Christian or the card of a Jew or the card of a Muslim? The Christian game, they have 72 cards. One of them will make you win. The Jewish game have 72 cards or 71 cards. One of them will make you win. The Muslim game 73, so which means your opportunity or options to win is way less in Muslims' religion. And finally, the Muslim, they say to you, how come, okay, if I want to become a Christian, what I will become, Catholic or Protestant or Orthodox? You see, for us, we don't believe in this garbage. What Catholic and what sect? And Jesus said, whoever believe in me. He did not say Catholic, he did not say Protestant. Jesus said, from their fruits you shall know them. Your church name doesn't even count for him. But this guy is saying the opposite. He's saying what count is sect, is not individual. You have to follow a sect. You cannot be an individual believer. With Jesus, you are an individual believer. You shall know them from their fruits. The fruit of every individual. You know, this guy, Palestine 1, I really feel sorry for him. Because his God is a Zionist. He is the one who never mentioned Palestine. Isn't it funny that the word is mentioned in the Bible but never mentioned in the Quran? If I am you, I will ask myself 1,000 times, do Allah knew that the Palestinian one day, they need the support of Allah? Obviously he don't. Because as you see in the Quran, it says, Allah, He told the Jews, take the Holy Land and never turn back from it. And by the way, here, if we ask the Muslims, why it's a Holy Land? Any Muslim can tell us? Why Allah don't call Mecca Holy Land? Any Muslim can tell us? Why the Holy Land is Israel? Why it's not Mecca? Is Mecca a dirty land? Somebody saying go back to Israel was deserted, no one wanted to live there. My friend, this is not the argument. Who care about who live there or not? They, the Muslims themselves, are occupation. They came in the time of Umar al-Khattab. All the Muslims agree, and then they made the pact of Umar. Go read it. So the Arab are not part of the land of Israel, period. This is history. Go read it. It doesn't matter if you are a Christian, Jew, Hindu, it doesn't matter. This is history. Umar al-Khattab, he entered after the death of Muhammad. Not a single person speak Arabic. Not a one person is an Arab. This is not the land of the Arab. Very simple. The first time that land speak Arabic is in the time of Abdul Malik ibn Marwan, and this is all written in Muslim books. He started forcing to change the language from Aramaic into Arabic. Otherwise, not a single person speak Arabic in that land. This is just history. So those people are occupation, those who Hamas, those are Arab. Ask them, where are you from? He will say, I'm Arab. Arab, not from there. Actually, the Israeli are very stupid people. When I speak about the government, why you allow them even to stay there? Look what Muhammad did to you. Take your land. This is your land. This is not their land. They are occupation. Why they allow them even to have Al-Aqsa? This is not their land. All of us, we knew that this is the temple. Everybody knows. And the stones is there. And you can go and you can go check it out. This is the temple of the Jews. Have nothing to do with Muslims. They hijack the land, they hijack our churches, they hijack the temple, they hijack the synagogue. Hagia Sophia became Hagia Muhammad. Constantinople became Istanbul. It's not a secret. The church of John the Baptist in Damascus became the mosque of Bani Umayyah. They are thieves. They take your land and they go in your funeral. This is what they do. They shoot at the Israeli and they cry because they are victims. Just yesterday, they burned a car of a guy just driving by, just because he's a Jew. Today I was listening to the news. An Arab guy, he's an Arab, just because he's driving a bus, which is owned by Israeli company, they start shooting at it. You go watch on YouTube, you will see a Muslim woman walking in Jerusalem between the Jews. Nobody is harming her. A Jew, he go between them, they will kill him. You stole Spain and Portugal from us? Yeah, exactly, guys. Spain is from us. Do you see? Do you see? Spain is the land of the Muslims. And Portugal is the land of the Muslims. So this is how they are. They occupy your land. When you take it back, you stole it from us. Just wait, my friend. We will steal all the land then. I am very sure. I'm very confident that Turkey will not be exist. Actually, I'm going to make a video soon about countries will not be exist in the coming 100 years. One of them is going to be Turkey. Maybe some of you will say this is unbelievable. You will see. Actually, Turkey is collapsing today. No, what about 100 years? Go and see the currency. If not those stupid American, Turkey is gone long time ago. Each time Turkey collapsed, the American, they give them money. Because to make a state, to make a country, you need money. It's not enough to have a president, because you have a police, you cannot pay them salary. You have an army, you cannot pay them salary. You can't even pay for any mission. This country is bankrupt. So these countries, they will not exist in the coming 100 years, and not even 50 years, some of them. Today, Emirat, they were celebrating the 50 years. 50 years country old. This is what Emirat is. Is this country will exist after 50 years? I doubt it. I don't think so. Qatar will not exist. Bahrain will not exist. Yemen will not exist. When I say will exist, doesn't mean the land will disappear. It means somebody else will take it. It's going to be different. So all Muslim lands is going to be something big will happen. You see, those countries are created by the British intelligence. Otherwise, they are not qualified to be a country. Have you ever heard of a country, the population of it is less than the one who work in it? 1 to 10? You go in Emirat, you see 10 foreigners, you see 1 citizen. Which means the foreigners, they can take over the country overnight if they want. Pakistan is collapsing. There's no money. The Taliban, they took Afghanistan. They're asking the American to help them. They cannot run a country. Bangladesh, Indonesia. You know, the president of Indonesia, he met with Biden and they support the human rights. Do you remember Indonesian a few years ago when the Muslims, they attack a territory in Indonesia and now it become a new country? Do you remember? That's what will happen in other territory in Indonesia. It's going to happen. Because the most they are obsessed with their terrorist profit, the more people they will seek their own land. So those Christians and Buddhists, wherever they are, who live in majority in many territory in Indonesia, they will be separated. And that will happen for sure. I guarantee it. This is what happened in Timor. The Muslims, they went there, they start killing those people because they are Christians. And then what happened? Now we have a new country. A new country. Sudan, they start killing the Christians in south of Sudan. Now we have a new country, it's called South of Sudan. Things will change. Islam is collapsing and Muslims are fighting each other. Yemen, every day, 500, 2,000, 1,000 get killed. Every day. Why? Because the love of Allah is spreading everywhere between Muslims. Shia and Sunni, they are terrified from each other. The Sunni are signing agreement with Israel. They are buying weapons. Morocco, Egypt, even Iraq, Emirat, Bahrain, you name it. Even Erdogan yesterday says we will get closer to Israel. Why? Because his country is collapsing. He needs help. Turkey is against Saudi Arabia, against Emirat. Suddenly he's in love with them because he's bankrupt. All those countries will disappear. And when I say disappear, doesn't mean the land will disappear. But the countries will disappear, which means government, system, borders, everything will change. Everything will change. And time will talk. All right? Anyway, I think I should make a video about it so people see with details why you know I'm saying those things, that those countries will disappear. You know, do you know that Turkey lost the value of the currency just in 1 month, more than 27 to 30%, I think, in 1 month? Do you know what does that mean? That means if you have a dollar, it became 70 cents in 1 month. If you have $100,000, it became $70,000 in 1 month. And within the last 3 years, the currency is going down and down and down. So for how long this country will exist? The first earthquake will happen, this country will collapse. I saw, you know, I don't wish, by the way, bad things to happen to anybody, but I saw a dream, and now I don't know if it's true or not, but I saw a dream of a horrible, scary earthquake. I saw the earth is eating each other, like it's like building going over each other, like the earth, the whole earth is moving, creeping, which means the earthquake was really horrible. Now I don't know if this is true or not. I saw a dream. It might happen, it might not, but it's not a secret that Turkey is the land of earthquakes, right? So this country cannot survive an earthquake with such an economy. And in Turkey there's more than 20 million Kurdish, 20 at least, and there's about 19 million Alawi, and not to mention others, ethnic and sect. Those will seek their own land too. So when the cow is strong, nobody use the knife, but when the cow get weaker, everybody will stab the cow. And this has happened to Turkey before. It was an empire and it became so small, and now it's going to get smaller. It's just about time, and you will see. Erdogan will be the new Khalifa. Yeah, especially he's coming to Israel next month. He will be the new Erdogan will be the new Khalifa. The guy, he can't even walk. You know, you made me laugh when you say that. Let us say at the Turkish currency today. Now, Turkish, hold on, the Khalifa with empty pocket. Yeah, this is how you make Khalifa. Oh boy, I just typed the Turkish currency. Turkish lira drop anew after Erdogan replaced finance chief. This guy, he changed finance chief every few days. Try to fix it. Our money has no value. Frustration rise in Turkey. Let us see this one. Do you see the Khalifa? The Turkish themselves, they will eat him alive soon. Just wait. Every day, the chicken price is different. Yesterday, you can buy, like, let's say, half a chicken. The day after, you can buy a quarter of a chicken. The day after, you can buy no chicken. Our money has no value. Frustration rise in Turkey. At lira crisis, President Tayyip Erdogan incentive directly monetary. Look at the people. Look at the Khalifa. Man, a lot of love there. Istanbul lines outside the bread stores. I mean, do you see the Khalifa? They don't have even bread. They can't even afford to buy bread. There's a bunch of Syrian refugees. They start making fun of them about banana. A Turkish woman, she said, the Syrian refugees are eating banana. So a bunch of Syrian boys, they start making banana video to make fun of them. The Turkish police, they arrested them. Do you see how much freedom of speech? The Syrians, they are eating banana. We are not eating banana. Istanbul lines out bread stores, gas stations, former spread around Turkey. Oppositions parties called for the series of. My friend, people are hungry, and you are telling me the caliphate? I hope that your caliphate, he will become a caliphate for true, because if this is what caliphate do, I would love to see the Islamic world controlled by such a caliphate. That would be the best news ever I heard. What a wonderful news. Imagine this guy became the caliphate. You know, the funny is, just to show you how corrupt this religion is, the Mufti of Oman, you know, Oman, the kingdom of Oman, not Oman in Jordan, the one next to Yemen, he said, praise be to Allah, Erdogan, he is fighting interest. You stupid. He did not fight interest. He lowered interest, which means he approved it. Still you have interest. He's trying just to fix the economy, supposedly. So the stupid idiot, he heard that Erdogan lowering the interest. So he thought, because he's donkey, he thought that Erdogan, he stopped the interest. He did not stop the interest. Banks take interest. Everybody take interest there. You know, nightclub, I don't want to talk about it. Don't mention the word nightclub, because that will remind me of Harun Yahya. The caliphate. They asked the minister of religion in Turkey, why Erdogan he don't close all those nightclubs, prostitution, you know? He said, if we close it, who's going to pay for your salary? I mean, do you see the caliphate state? That's deep. Go right now and type nightlife in Turkey. I'm not going to do that. I will go to Islamic program. Better than nightlife, because that is the best. Yeah. This is the true nightlife. This is an Islamic da'wah in the time of Erdogan. And this guy, he was supporting Erdogan. When he starts supporting his enemy, Golan, look at this, man. Guys, do you see why I hate you all? Look at my audience and look at the Islamic Da'wah TV audience. That's his audience, not my audience. Look at this. Aman Rabbi Aman. This is nice audience. Not our friend here from Jordan. Come on. I want to open a Dawah TV. Look at those legs. Praise be to Allah. This is Islamic program in TV in Turkey. And those girls are listening to the word of Allah. Seriously, they are.
Senin tersiyle bu hainleri itiyor dedi.
Şimdi usluk çok güzel.
Şugul,
çeşitli.
Kozak.
Ama Marksizmin, Leninizmin ne olduğunu bilmeyen milyonlarca insan var.
Yeah, true.
Cevabını da hiç bilmiyorlar.
Yeah.
Ya Marksizm, Leninizm nedir desem bilmez.
Yeah, I mean, wisdom, you know. Yeah. And then at the end of the program, they start doing dancing. You know? I mean, what's wrong with that? This is Turkey. This is the guy who is behind the Quran and science. You remember? Quran and science? A lot of science, my friend. Yeah, look at this. The Caliphate, Erdogan. Man, look at those videos. You know, when I see these things, I feel bad. I mean, this is life is not fair. To be honest with you, why this guy he have those audience and I don't? I mean, what I did? What is my fault exactly? I did something wrong. I did. Guys, do you think I should open a TV stations of and preach Islam in Turkey? I will forget, you know, talking like I will support Islam from now on, and then I will have such a villa. And look at the food. Oh boy, look at the food, and look at the wine, and look at the girls who are coming from my class. I mean, this is alone. Come on, look at the girls coming to my class, brother. Isn't it? I'm so grateful, Allah. That's amazing. Look at those. I want to be teacher in Turkey. I am moving. I am really moving. I mean, I'm moving from inside out to Turkey. The teacher came. Look at the teacher. Yeah, hello. Assalamu alaikum. Teacher, thank you for, look, and all the students are girls. Look at this, man. I mean, come on. This is a clear classroom, not my classroom. A bunch of dudes. Look, the teacher entered the classroom and the students all are lined up in the front of the door. Beautiful. Look at this. A picture for memory. You know what? I want this guy to be the caliphate. He will do better than anyone. Look at this now, romantic time with Allah. Now he is teaching her about the Prophet. You see, when they look at the eyes of each other, okay, they are sharing Allah words. You know, like this is like no talk classroom. Look at my eyes. But look at here. Look here. Look here. Yeah, look at here. Oh, now he put his hand over her cheek. He's blessing her. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And look, and now he put his hand over her shoulders. Yeah, he's like he's healing her. This is healing. Yeah, and he's healing her too. A lot of healing in this program. And look how she is. And look at those lips. What's wrong with those eyes? I mean, they're not using makeup. Those is not makeup. What? Your hands. Be careful. Where are you going? Stop. You're getting so close. Oh, now time to talk about Allah. That is the deal. Forget about Christian Prince and look at this. How beautiful it is. Allah, you are so beautiful. Allah, I never saw you before in orange or yellow. This is the first time, Allah, I see you in orange or yellow. Allah, Allah, you shake so good. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. And Christmas tree behind it, you are very Islamic. Like Muhammad Salah. Uh-oh. It's not enough to dance in the ground. Allah, we have to jump on the table. Look at this. Look at this. But you see, they are showing you that tables made in Thailand, bought in Turkey, they are very good quality. You see, don't take it wrong. There's nothing wrong there. They are showing you how strong the table. All right? Yeah, and the music is haram in Islam, supposedly. And then the Muslims, they say to us that Muslim nation, we are Muslim nation. My friend, what the heck is that? Oh boy, I better go now. Where are you going? 3 now? But 1 is not enough. I mean, come on. It's lawful for him to have 4 in the same time. There's 1 is missing. Are you sure? Where is the other girl? Where is the other girl? Now it's getting better. Aha. And look, he is sitting and they are going around him. By the way, I am here for 4 hours, and if I am there, I will stay 24 hours a day. Non-stop teaching. Look at this, man. Aman Rabbi Aman. Aman Rabbi Aman. Yeah. Yeah, look, he's moving his tissue, like, you know. And now it's time for wine. Oof, 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 oof. Yeah, this is the holy, yeah, okay. Man, what is that? Okay, we better stop here, because otherwise some people, they will go out of their mind now. So where is the caliphate guy? Let's go back to the caliphate. Are you there, Mr. Caliphate? Are you there? This is your caliphate, the country, Turkey. This Erdogan, he makes speeches about Islam and read Quran. You go down in the street, you see nothing about to do with Islam. Actually, there's a video on YouTube. I think it was in Istanbul or Constantinople, when they were striking in the street, and then the adhan started. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. People by thousands start whistling, making fun of the adhan. I'm sure you can find the news, that news in YouTube, in Google. Mr. CP in disappear? What do you mean disappear? Would you guys, you think I like those things? No, I'm a good Muslim. I like those things only in heaven, brother. Yeah, you know, like when Google, they announced that first country in the world who watch porn, it is Pakistan. The Muslim, they said, you have to apologize for saying the truth. You have to apologize for revealing what we do. Look at the logic, man. So why you are saying that the first country in the world who searched for porn, and not only porn, sex with donkey. Sex with donkey? I mean, what make it attractive for you to search for sex with donkey? I want to know. I mean, donkey, why not like a turkey, chicken? Donkey. I mean, you Muslims, I mean, you are looking for the right direction. Anyway, can I show you something funny from your Bible? Abu, guys, Abu, you want to show me something funny from my Bible? Abu, is that from the New Testament or from the Old Testament? Abu? As long you said it's funny, I have a bad news for you. As long my Bible is funny, so how you stupid prophet, he say I believe in it? Can I show you something funny in the Bible? What do you want to show me? That shaitan he fought when you say the name of Allah, as your prophet said? Or shaitan he wound himself around your penis? Oh no, maybe you meant this. Hold on. You want to show me something funny? Okay, hold on.
That we believe without understanding.
The brother asked a very important question, that most of the scholars say that listening to music, watching movies, and most of the television programs, they're haram. So how can we have fun? Let me tell you, brother, at the outset that having fun is permitted in Islam as long as the fun is halal fun.
That the standard narrative has holes in it.
The Prophet tells us because Satan or the devil sleeps over our nostrils. Those who oversleep and not pray Fajr on time, Satan urinates in their ears.
I really do think Jesus was crucified. And then
Hold on. Which one is better, by the way? Be honest. This video or this video? I have to pick up this one. Look at this. I hate myself now. 1,194, 200 people listening to me. I want to replace them with this. Hey Allah, can you take all those people and give me those students? I mean, can we exchange? Okay, I will open a classroom in Turkey only. Okay, and I will learn Turkish. Actually, already I know Turkish. Aman Rabbi Aman. Here we go. Aman Rabbi Aman. Look at those girls. Look. Oh boy. I don't know what I did to swallow. I'm not sure. What is that, man? I mean, it's too good to be true. Islam is so good, and they say to you, Islam is a terrorism. If this is terrorism, so what is Horonism? What's wrong with those Christian liars? Look, this is a Harun Yahya English. He have a class in English. That's something. Harun Yahya in English class. That's deep. English. Look at this English one. That is the good English one. Oh boy. Okay, I think guys, you have enough for today. I'm going to go and watch the rest of the video. I will tell you I have to go now and eat, and then I will go and watch Harun Yahya series. I want to learn from today, from now on, I want to be his student. Student. Isn't it really so beautiful? I want to be if there is anyone here from Turkey can help me to register in this classroom, how I can join? Like, there's a membership I need to do or something? Like, what is this one here? Like, what? Hold on. What is this? This is his official channel. Look, what? What she's wearing? No way. What? I want to watch this one when I am alone. Okay. What is this? That is not. I mean, this is the kind of burqa which I like very much. This is the kind of burqa which Allah He ordered the Muslims to wear. And they say to you, burqa is not a freedom for women. This is burqa, brother. There's burqa indoor and there's burqa outdoor. This is in. Look at this one. What is this one? I mean, why the clothes is shrinking up? This is a pant? What? No way. I can't even breathe. Hold on, what is that, man? Man, the Caliphate. This is the Caliphate country. Okay, and this is Islamic TV station. This is a zebra. I was wondering, I saw her before. Where? This is Miss Zebra. Look at this. Praise be to Allah. My zebra herself is in the TV stations. Wow, zebra. All my life I wanted to have a zebra at home, you know. Come on, you put your Twitter now. Are you serious? He put his Twitter in the way. No, okay, thank you. Finally. Yeah. Praise be to Allah. Look at this. Is she a zebra or she is a cheetah? Listen. I think I am choosing the wrong religion. I think Islam is better. It's time to change. I want to switch to zebra religion. Now I understand why Muhammad, he says, attack the Romans so you can get the blonde curse. It's time to understand. Abu, I do not need to ignore any verse, my friend. Whatever you say, your prophet agree with it. So if it is funny and stupid according to you, that will make you more stupid because your prophet agree with the Bible. Abu, you know, when you say Mark 12:19, I have a question for you. Your prophet, did he agree with Mark or John or Luke? Which book he agree with? Do you know? Do you believe it that he said he agree with whatever have with them? Brother, amazing. The man married the widow and rise up the offspring. Okay, Abdul, in front of everybody, what if I show you that you Muslims, you do that? People, in front of everybody. This guy, he said, Mark 12:19 is funny. Challenge between me and you. You call me and I will make you read what you call funny and I want you to laugh. This is how stupid this religion is. Muslims, they marry the wife of the brother when the brother dies. Is she haram? Abdul, Is she haram for you to marry your wife, your brother or widow? Answer me. Do you dare to call me? This is why the Muslim, they get scared to speak to me about anything. They are text terrorists. It's in your religion, you coward. In the same time, if you read the verses there, this is why you chose only 12. Right? You will see this is in the time of Moses, right? So if it's wrong, why your prophet, he take what is in the time of Moses? Are you there? Potato, 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 so, are you going to call me or what? So we can show everybody, because you are the one who said it's funny. If we go to Mark, actually, you will see that Jesus saying to them that you are not going to inherit women. You have a wrong understanding of Moses' teaching. So the woman she married, this is a parable, it's not real. A woman she married to a brother, and then the other guy, he died, and she married him, etc. So who is going to, this woman, she will be with him, with who? Of the husband. She will be the wife of who? Jesus, he said to them, he and she, they will not get married. They will be the same as angels. And here you see that Jesus teaching us that whoever teach you that in heaven there is filth, he is from the devil. Whoever teach you that in heaven is going to be prostitution, he is from the devil. Whoever says to you there is women, they are made just for sex, he is from the devil. Here it's just a wife. This is not a prostitute. This is not a whore like we see in the screen. This is a wife. Still, he and she will not get married. They will be the same as angels. So what you are making it as a joke, this is what you must practice, and you are going to inherit wives. And I can show you right now the fatwa of a Muslim who marry a woman, and then his brother, he marry the same woman, and then etc. Who is the one who's going to have her? Now, do you want to call me? Are you there? Because if you are a Muslim and you make fun of something like that and you follow it, that means you are a donkey like your prophet. So are you willing to call me or not? Jesus, he allowed criminals to go to heaven in the cross. Yeah, well, that is Jesus proved that. Don't you Muslims say, show me where Jesus says, I am God, worship me? Here we go. The guy, he says to him, I believe in you, Lord. Jesus, he said to him, your sin is forgiven. Same time, you stupid son of Muta. Isn't it your God, Allah, he says, Allah forgive not shirk, and he forget any sin else? Which means you can be a criminal, you can be a child molester. You can be literally a child molester, you go to heaven. You see how stupid they are? They are potatoes. Potatoes. Allah forgive not those who do shirk, and anything else he forgive. Anything else. So when you say Jesus, he's allowed the criminal to go to heaven, well, all of us, if you think about it, we are criminals. Because anyone who commits sin, he commits sin against God, and that is a crime. But in Islam, even if you are a child molester, you go to heaven. In Christianity, no. Jesus said, those who hurt the little ones, it's better for them to put a milestone in their neck and throw themselves in the deep ocean, which means a child molester like Muhammad will be in the deep hell. According to your religion, if you say Alhamdulillah 100 times, you go to heaven, even if you're a child molester. Allah forgive not. Read carefully. Those who commit shirk, and anything else is forgiven. Are you there with me, Abdul? Are you there? So you were making fun of Jesus allowing a criminal to go to heaven. Secondly, the second you say that Jesus allow somebody to go to heaven, you admitted that Jesus says, I am God. Because no one can allow anyone to go to heaven unless God. So if Jesus allow, that means Jesus have the authority and he is God. Right? Can I call my cell phone? No, I will call you in Skype. What cell phone? You are making excuse. Abu, you see, you are saying cell phone because you know we don't use cell phone. You are a potato. You are a potato. Everybody knows that we don't use phone. Why you don't want to call me in Skype? What is the problem? Is that a problem for you? Suddenly? All Muslims call me in Skype. Just to show you that you are a son of Muta and you don't even worth my time. This is the fatwa. This is your Islamic website. Is it halal to marry from the wife of a brother who died in Islam? The answer is yes. So if it's funny in the book of Moses, well, it's funny then in your book too. Do you see it? Potato, 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 potato. And here there's videos, and we have tons of fatwas, and you Muslims like it. And not to forget to mention that your Prophet himself, he married the wife of his son. I wish it was his brother widow. Was it? Was it? Potato, 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 potato. I like to dip the skin. I like to dip it in. I like to make it fry. They can say to me goodbye. The Muslim run away, and I dip everything, and the Muslims all say, and nobody understand what I'm saying. Well, because I'm saying Quran. Potato, potato, potato. You don't understand. Your God, he command you to marry. He force you. He forced you to do it. Read the verse. No, he did not. You coward son of Muta. Why you don't call me and read the verse for me and show me where my God, he forced me to do it? Your God, he forced you to do it. He forced you to do it. He forced you to do it. Yeah, Abdul. They marry the widow of a brother because this is somebody have to take care of the children. So what they do, it's a tribal lifestyle. Tribe. They are tribes. So when one of them when one of the brothers he died, then right away somebody have to take care of the kids, and who is going to do that is the family members. What will happen to the wife? Either she have to go and marry someone else, leave her children, or she stay home in the same family house with her children. So what they do, they marry the wife to a brother. You have to, you have to, you don't understand. As you see, it's lawful for you in Islam to do. And Muslims, they marry even their cousins. And Muslims, even they marry their daughters. What about marrying your daughters? Is it lawful for you to marry your daughter, Abu? Here we go. This is the Quran. It says, وَجَعَلْنَاهُ نَسَبًا وَصَهْرًا. نَسَبًا وَصَهْرًا. chapter 25, verse number 54. Open Al-Qurtubi, and it says, if you have a sex with the girlfriend, you can have sex with your daughter from adultery. Not marry. Abu, are you there? Not to marry her. No, 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 no. Haram, brother. You can have sex with her. Your daughter from your blood. Are you there? Who care about Ilhan Omar? This is a woman. She is corrupt. But it's not her fault. I mean, those Americans are stupid to let her be in the Congress. Are you there, Abu? Is it true, or I'm lying, that you can have sex with your daughter from your own blood? Who is a Muslim who dare to show me or challenge me? Okay, let us say, for the sake of argument, he must marry his so get lost, stupid. He must. You don't understand. He must. You don't understand. He must. You must. You must. You must leave your wife to the Prophet so he can have her. You must. They are getting married, at least. They are nothing illegal. It's lawful for them to marry the widow. What's the problem? You're a prophet. He allow you to have sex with your daughter if she is a daughter out of marriage. Why don't challenge me? You are repeating yourself. That's why I'm going, and I blocked you. You see the potatoes, they repeat themselves. They have nothing. They have bankrupt. This is what you have. We have a prophet. You're a prophet having sex with his own wife, his own son, wife. And we have a book of God saying that you can have sex with your daughter if she is a daughter out of marriage. So you have a problem with the brother marrying the wife, the wife of his brother, the widow. And you have no problem with having sex with your daughter just because she is daughter from adultery? Look how decent you are. I blocked you so you can call me because you are a potato. You don't understand. You don't understand. He have to. Let us say, for the sake of argument, he have to. So, and he is marrying her. He's not sleeping with her. And your prophet, he sleep with women he never married. Your prophet, he went to his own son house and he flirted with the wife. And remember, when the Muslims, they write in their books, he flirt, it's mean he have sex with her. There's no way. There's no way. The man, he went there. The women, she like it, and nothing between them. But this is, you know, they decide to make it public when they have enough waiting. You know what I mean? They are having sex already. And look, the filthy Muhammad, he go to the house of his own son when the son is not there. Ask yourself, if it is forbidden for a Muslim to enter a house when the husband is not there, how he enter? He enter because he is the father. Okay, so he have excuse. He's the father. He's trustworthy. But when you are a father, you do what father do. What Muhammad he do when he entered the house? According to Muslim books, he flirt with the wife of his son. And the wife, obviously, she is a whore. How we know? She did not complain. There's not a single decent woman. She will let a father of her husband flirt with her without kicking him out. Do we agree, people? If you have a decent wife and somebody come to your house, not even your father, a friend, and he flirt with her, what a decent wife would do? She will spit at him. She will kick him out. She did not do that. She was proud. And not only that, look how filthy she is. She said that after the prophet, he flirt with her, each time her husband want to have sex with her, Allah, he make his penis swell. The only miracle Allah he did to Muhammad, it was making the penis of his son swell. Why? Because Allah don't want him to have sex with the wife no more. What say you? A swelling penis? So this filthy woman, obviously she is fabricating stories, claiming she's proud that since the Prophet, he want to F boom boom with me, Allah, he make the penis of my husband swell. Each time he take off his clothes, he come close to me, his penis became like a big broom. Ah, and he screamed, look, it's became like a balloon. I didn't know what's happening. My penis, the penis, the penis. You know, Allah, he make the penis swell. Like what happened? He closed the door of the van on it. And you are having a problem with the guy marrying the widow of his brother? This is your problem? I mean, do you see the Muslim have a problem? In the Old Testament, brother, the Jews, they used to marry their brother's wife. Brother? That's a... And then we find that the Muslims, they do the same. And then we find that the Prophet, he married his own son's wife. He did not even marry her. She asked him, what is the witnesses? She's going to have marriage. He said, Allah and Gabriel is my witnesses. So I can take a woman now to my bed. And she said to me, but we did not marry. I said, who care? Allah? I'm Muhammad. I'm Muhammad. Allah is my witness. She said, but shouldn't we have witness for the marriage to have a, because it's not legal if that's what, there's no witnesses. Muhammad always have witnesses. Allah and Jibreel are witnessing. Is that correct? Allah and Jibreel witnessing? Who is the witness for the marriage? Just take her to the bed. Let us go to the bed. Let's go to bed. But Muhammad, shouldn't you marry her first? Why? Because we need to get married and have witnesses. Oh, Allah and Jibreel is my witness. Just take off your panty, okay? Easy come, easy go. Hey, you know, you can come with me with the video, with any verse from the Bible if you want, but be brave and call me coward, son of Mutah. They are desperate. They try to change the topic. You can say whatever you want about the Bible. You're a stupid prophet, he agree with it. Your prophet, he put his hand on the Torah. I do not even need to waste my time to explain to you. I spank you from your prophet. Your prophet is a stupid machine of talking. He never stopped making poo-poo. So when your prophet, he put his hands over the Torah and he say, I believe in thee and the one who sent me thee. And then you stupid, you come to me and says, there is something funny in the Torah. That means your prophet is a donkey. He said, then bring me the Torah. They brought him the Torah. And he took it and he placed it over the pillow, the cushion. And then he placed it, which means he put his hand too, and he said, saying, I believe in thee and who revealed thee. So the more you make fun of the Torah, the more we laugh at your prophet, because you're a prophet. He said, I believe in thee. So why I want to waste my time even to explain to you? How come Muslims, they make fun of a book? Their prophet says, I believe in thee. So you can make any accusation you want. And this is my advice to the Christian. Don't even try to waste your time to explain to them. Just show them this hadith. Because this hadith will burn their blood. Literally. If their filthy prophet, he says, I believe in thee, and they are making fun of thee. So they are making fun of Muhammad too. And are they going to say this is a weak hadith? No, it's not. And not only the hadith says, I believe in thee. The Quran says, I believe in thee. The Quran says, I confirm what is with thee. And then those Abdul, desperately, they come to say, okay, there's the verse here says this, and the verse says, you see, if you are a Hindu, I might have a hard time to explain to you. But as long as you Muslims, you have a prophet who's a thief, and he confirmed what we have, then my book now become your problem, not mine.